solving poverty in the
Today, my speech is going to be about
world. Today, my speech is going to be about solving poverty in the world. The first step will be through financial aid.
Before that, describe the poverty problem.
Okay.
This is a critical and important mission because
This is a critical and important issue because poverty doesn't give people chance.
Because poverty doesn't
Because poverty doesn't give people the chance to experience great things like we do, like being here in this room, like going through all these courses and other things and learning new things
and eating pizza.
and eating pizza, which is in okay. Yes, and the first one method.
So let me share with you
Let me share with you one
the
method.
three things that we can do.
There are three things that we can do, and one of them, the first method, is through financial aid, which is mainly done through governments. But there are still two conditions for this method. First of all, that
Louder voice.
that particular government should not have any.
The particular government shouldn't
That particular government should not have any.
shouldn't
Shouldn't have any financial issues. If not, it will be just reckless and stupid to do something like that. It will just cause more problems. And the other condition is to make sure that
to make sure
that these funds that are going to these poor countries are not being misused
are not being misused.
by those governments for their own gains, and they should make sure that
They should make sure
that these funds are going to the people who are living in poverty. And my second point is through education.
louder. I want you to speak louder now. My second point.
My second point.
Louder.
My second point is to.
Louder. Not loud enough.
My second point is through education. And through education, we get to learn a lot of new things, basic things like English, mathematics, science.
Say straight. You are also leaning more to your left. Okay, continue.
Education,
The second point.
and the second point is
Through education.
education. And this can be done by anyone, any volunteers who have experience in teaching people. You can either be in English, mathematics, science, or any other subject. And my third point,
We can do this.
we can do this.
Yes. For example,
For example,
all of us
all of us could perhaps teach them
plan for a trip.
spend for a trip.
Plan
Plan for a trip to
to go.
go to any poor country such as
Such as give.
okay, let's say Mali. Okay. Yes, and through our volunteer help, it will help the people to get out of poverty that way. Because
That way.
through education, they'll be able to learn how to
You are leaning more to your left, to your right. Okay.
they'll learn how to manage their own lives and be able to support themselves.
Right.
And the third method is through obviously donations.
Okay, louder voice.
Through donations, which basically anyone can do as long as you have a reasonable amount of wealth. But of course, you have.
But
you have to make sure that
you have to make sure.
that you're giving these donations to genuine organizations and not to some organization you've never heard of, which is just silly. It would be a waste of your money, and you may even be used for wrong things. And you probably heard of this phrase, charity starts at home.
Louder voice. You may have heard of this phrase.
And you may have heard of this phrase where charity starts at home. And this can be either through helping your own neighbors, or your own relatives, or anyone you know.
Or anyone you know.
By helping them in any issues that they have financially. Thank you.
So let me repeat.
And so let me repeat my
the three things that we can do to solve poverty.
The three things that we can do to solve poverty. Number one is through financial aid. Number two is through education. And number three is just through donations.
Therefore, I urge all of you, my fellow friends,
to take this matter seriously.
to take this matter seriously
And contribute to the cause to solving poverty
by taking action
on
on the three
these three methods. Thank you.